Alright, today I bring you a Pokemon battle I had with somebody I met on Pokemon Showdown named, what's that, Richey? I think that's how you say it. And this one is actually a double battle, which was the first one I've done online, and I actually did surprisingly well. And looking at his team, he has some pretty common threats like Talonflame, Greninja, Angular Slash, and Klefki, which nothing you don't see any other time. But Charizard at Snorlax was, I never fought a Snorlax, so it was pretty interesting for me. Alright, let's see, he leads off with his Greninja and Talonflame, which I slinged off with Fortress and Sylveon, which I see I do have the disadvantage from Talonflame, even though it sets up Tailwind on the first turn. And Sylveon comes for Wall, Greninja, and he goes for the Map Block, which didn't do anything at all this turn. I didn't go for any damage moves. I got my Reflect up, and then Ferrothorn gets the Stealth Rocks. Felt out good. Alright. The Greninja goes for the Blizzard, goes to Ice type. Doesn't really do too much to Sylveon or Ferrothorn. And Flare Blitz from Talonflame takes out Ferrothorn with a critical hit, I do believe. Yeah, I probably would have taken him out anyway, but he takes Iron Barb's damage. Then he takes a Rocky Helmet damage. Then he takes recoil damage from the Life Orb. And then recoil damage from Flare Blitz. So he hurt himself pretty much almost more than he hurt me. Let's go for Moonblast. Greninja still does just below half, which is enough for me to take him out next turn. I'm bringing my Jolteon, and as for he uses a Greninja. He goes for Grass Knot on Jolteon because he predicted me to go for Thunderbolt on Greninja, so he wanted to be able to take a hit from Jolteon by turning to a Grass type. But I just took out Talonflame this turn, actually surviving this by 2. Thanks to that Reflect, and I take him out with a Thunderbolt and then die from Life Orb recoil. And Sylveon takes out Greninja with another Moonblast. And then, let's see, what comes out after this? And I just take him out with the Moonblast. MVP of the game, Sylveon maybe? Nah. This is actually a pretty short double battle. 7 turns. Okay, he brings out his Key Flick, which, oh god, I hate these things so much. Thunder Wave, Foul Play, and all stuff like that. In this turn, I switch out my Sylveon into my Sceptile as I go for Earthquake with the Dragonite, so Sceptile will resist it, and Sylveon won't take a huge chunk of damage. But Klefki actually goes for Dazzling Gleam, which activates my weakness policy on Dragonite, which takes out both Aegis Slash and Key Flick at the same time. And still doesn't do too much to Sceptile. Actually does quite a lot of Sceptile, I think. He goes for Swords Dance, but that does not help him whatsoever to take this incoming Earthquake. Which does tons of damage. Actually didn't do quite too much to Sceptile, surprisingly. Let's see what's up next. Next he sings in his Charizard and his Charizard X and his Snorlax. So of course he's going to Mega Evolve on this turn after taking a huge chunk of Stealth Rock damage, which helped me out a lot. He goes ahead and Mega Evolves into Charizard X, which I go for the Leaf Storm on Snorlax, which activates my White Herb and gets my special attack back, but that didn't really do as much as I thought it would. Must be specially defensive, probably. And this Charizard goes for Dragon Claw, takes out Dragonite. Simple as that. I'm gonna bring you here. I'm broadening after he goes for the Crunch, which Sceptile lives, which is so helpful that he lived. It was the best thing ever. Okay, I'm taking my Sylveon. And let's see, I go for Focus Miss on Sceptile, which almost takes out a Snorlax. Just So close. Goes for Flare Blitz on Sylveon, which does a chunk load of damage, and Sylveon just doesn't take it. He hates it. He can't take stuff like that. Alright, Sylveon faints. Snorlax goes for Stockpile, which doesn't really help at all this match. I bring in my Garchomp, and I take out his Charizard X with Hidden Power, and his Hidden Power is actually Ghost, because I didn't have anything useful on it, but I needed some other move, so Hidden Power Ghost, sure. And then Garchomp takes him out real quick. This is a great game. This is a great game. And I'm looking forward to having another battle with Richey. This is a great game. God, I can't speak. This is a great game, Richey, and I do hope we can have another battle sometime in the future. Goodbye.